Hi everyone, Miss Collins here. Today we're going to start with a game of My Turn, Your Turn. So go ahead and stand up and make sure you have enough space around you. So there's only two rules. Rule number one is that you have to wait for me to say your turn. And rule number two is that I am not going to show you any of the movements that you need to do. I'm only going to tell you. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started, but remember, wait until I say your turn to go, and then make sure you're listening really well because I am only telling you what to do, not showing you. Alright, first one, my turn. Touch your toes. Your turn. Nice job, guys. Way to be patient. Alright, now we have stand on one foot and clap your hands 2 times. So you're standing on one foot and clapping your hands 2 times. Your turn. Nice job. Alright, next one. Give yourself a hug. Whoops, I just showed you what you're supposed to do. But now it's your turn to give yourself a hug. Even I make mistakes sometimes. Alright, now I need you to wiggle like a snake. Your turn. Nice job. I see some silly snakes out there. Alright, now I want you to reach up high and reach down low. Your turn. Nice job. Alright, now sit down. Your turn. Alright, excellent job, friends. Go ahead and stay sitting down. Now we're ready to learn something new. Last time, you guys learned that focusing your attention and listening to directions helps you know what to do in class. You also practice repeating directions. Can anybody remember why it's important to repeat directions to yourself? Think quietly. That's right, boys and girls. It helps you remember what to do. You also used your attentoscopes. When we want to switch on our attentoscopes, we can say things like focus, listen, or watch to help remind us to pay attention. Go ahead and make your attentoscope. Now put it down. Pretend it is still there because I have a surprise visitor for you. Puppy is coming to visit.
Eyes watching, ears listening, voice quiet, body still, ears listening.
Hi, Puppy. What are you doing?
I'm talking to myself, trying to remember the listening rules. I keep forgetting some of them.
Well, Puppy, you are using a skill for learning. Self-talk. Talking to yourself can help you remember important things like rules and directions or just simply staying on task.
Yeah, when I say the rules to myself, I remember how to follow them. And to follow them.
Well, thank you, Puppy, for telling us how you use self-talk to remember the listening rules. Do you want to go through the listening rules with the kids?
Yeah.
Alright, guys, follow along. Eyes watching, ears listening, voice quiet, and body still. Nice job. Thank you, Puppy.
You're welcome.
I am so happy Puppy could come and visit us. Now we're going to look at this picture. This is Will and Lamar. Will is working on his writing assignment. The girls behind him have finished and are reading to each other. They are whispering and giggling. The noise they are making is a distraction. A distraction is something that bothers you or takes your attention or focus away. Will is doing a good job ignoring it or not paying attention to this distraction. When you look at this picture, do you see anyone who is having a hard time ignoring the distraction? Think quietly to yourself. That's right. Lamar is distracted. We can tell because he is looking at the girls and he isn't working on his assignment. Put your thumb up if you agree with what I just said. I want you to think about what Lamar could do to help himself ignore the distraction. Your teacher is going to pause the video, then call on a few volunteers to share. Remember to raise your hand and not shout out your answer. If you agree with a classmate, you can put your thumb up. When we come back, I'll tell you what Lamar decides to do. You guys did an excellent job sharing with your teacher and classmates. I heard some great answers, such as Lamar could use his attentoscope and that he could tell himself to do his work. That's right. So I'm going to tell you what Lamar decided to do. Lamar decides to use his attentoscope and he tells himself to ignore the girls. He also repeats the directions for his assignment. He says, focus, focus. Ignore the girls behind me. Circle all the pictures that start with the same sound. When you talk to yourself out loud or in your head, it is called self-talk. Although the girls are distracting, Lamar can keep doing his work by using self-talk and his attentoscope. Alright guys, now we are going to practice self-talk in a game of My Turn, Your Turn, using this fancy-dancy super learner coloring page. So you're going to make sure you're sitting down and have something to color with. I'll give you a few seconds to get ready. Alright, so when it is my turn, I'm going to show and tell you some things to do or to look for on the paper. The only rule is for you to wait until I say your turn to do what I told you to do. Alright, you can keep repeating the direction to yourself while you wait for me to say your turn. Alright, here we go. First thing you're going to do is you're going to write your name on the paper. Your turn. Alright, get those names written down. Nice job. Alright, now we're going to do something kind of silly. We're going to hold the paper over top of our head. So pick your paper up and put it over top of your head. Your turn. Nice job. Alright, now you're going to quietly lay the paper on your desk. Your turn. Nice job. Now you're going to pick a crayon or a pencil or a marker and you are going to color in all of the letter A's. Just the A's. Alright, it's your turn. There should be 2 letter A's, it looks like. Alright. Once you're done coloring those, we're going to move on to the next. Give you a couple more seconds to finish up. Alright. Now we are going to color all of the letter E's. Your turn. You guys are doing an excellent job following directions. And remember, you can always self-talk. You can say, color in all the letter E's. That way you remember what you're doing. And you can stay on task. Coloring in all the letter E's. Oh, that looks like I got one more. One more letter E. Make sure you guys are doing your best job and trying to stay in the lines. Alright, I have all my letter E's colored in. I will give you guys 5 more seconds. And if you don't finish right now, that's okay. You can always come back to it. Alright, last one. Last my turn, your turn. We are going to color in the triangle on the Super Learner shirt. Alright, your turn. I'm still working on getting my crayon out. I'm coloring in the triangle of the Super Learner's shirt. Alright. Nice job, guys. Excellent job listening and following directions. We're going to go ahead and put this stuff away for now. And you guys can come back and you guys can color it later. You guys did an awesome job following along with that activity and participating. Today, we learned about self-talk. You can use self-talk to repeat directions to yourself and to remind yourself to turn on your attentoscope. Turning on your attentoscope will help you focus your attention. You can use self-talk to ignore distractions and keep doing your work. Self-talk is a very super duper important skill for learning. That's all I have for you guys today, but before I go, I am going to sing the learner song for you with my friend Elephant and Giraffe. I'll see you guys later. Be sure to sing along with us if you can.
Focus, focus, listen, listen, use your self-talk. Be assertive, focus, focus, listen, listen, use your self-talk. Be assertive, focus, focus, listen, listen, use your self-talk. Be assertive, this is the way we all can learn. This is the way we all can learn. First you focus, get your attention, use eyes and ears and brain. Now you listen, make sure you listen, use eyes and ears and brain. Use your self-talk, say I can do this, and focus, focus now. Be assertive, if you don't get it, just ask for help out loud. This is the way we all can learn. This is the way we all can learn. First you focus, get your attention, use eyes and ears and brain. Now you listen, make sure you listen, use eyes and ears and brain. Use your self-talk, say I can do this, and focus, focus now.